one of my best friends from there, one of my receivers when I was there, what happens at Harvard is you get put in a random room with random roommates your freshman year. There's no sports dorms or anything. And so he was curious and he was like, dude, I was looking at my freshman year roommates the other day just to see where they are. And, didn't keep up with them, obviously. And he's like, oh my God, I looked up his name. His net worth is like $8 billion and he founded Airbnb. Nathan Blacharczyk or whatever. And I was like,
a little different.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a little different than that. But look, at Harvard, we do it too. We lose track of who we went to school with and, the Zuckerbergs.
Would you be considered a failure based on the Zuckerbergs and the Airbnbs? Because you made a cool living, and you were on TV, but you didn't start an app or a tech company or AI.
I know. So it was one of those things. I always used to joke about it when I got into the league is I chose one of the only professions where it was frowned upon. Yep. That was when I was at the combine and I met with teams, all the questions were, yeah, but do you really love football? You sure you don't want to become a doctor? That was the things that I had to, yes, I do like football. I enjoy playing. But it's an awesome place. And yes, I'm certainly not the most successful of the roommates that I had. And I don't know if failure is the right word, but if there were 8 of us, I'm probably 6th on the list of career earnings.
Well, Clay, if he takes you for a tour, just make sure that you go with what is definitely one of his best accomplishments. His son Brady, his oldest, just started at Harvard this past month. How cool is that to have your youngest go to Harvard? But don't go with Fitz because you'll get kicked off of campus, because he took me for a tour. They didn't even recognize Fitz Magic. They were like, where's your student ID? What are you doing trying to go in the cafeteria? We got kicked out by the lunch lady. Yeah. We got thrown out of Harvard's campus. So to answer your question, Clay, yes. Unfortunately, he played football. All right. You know what I mean?
I expected they're going to name the stadium after you. What's this I hear? The alumni, aren't you wearing your ring like you're an Aggie or something like that? Everything in that football program should be about you and your perseverance.
Well, I appreciate that. And I'm glad that you brought up rings, because it's amazing that Whit hasn't talked about being a Super Bowl champion yet. But where is your Super Bowl ring right now?
It's collecting dust in the safe.
Okay, so you don't wear it everywhere you go like Whit does?
Yeah, where do you stand on wearing of the ring? Where do you stand on that? I always like to ask this question. I don't have to ask Fitz this, but I'll ask you.
I have an Ivy League championship ring.
I believe I've worn it maybe 3 times. The last time was about a year ago. I got inducted in the Packers Hall of Fame. I kind of hemmed and hawed. I figured it was appropriate. Last time we won a Super Bowl in Green Bay. The first time I wore it was to when we got the rings, the ring presentation. Yeah. And the second time I wore it was at a Grammys party with Lil Wayne, DJ Khaled, Baby. There's a picture, of me flaunting it, because like a 23-year-old growing up in the suburbs, no one can relate more to NOLA Miami rap than me. So that was the 3 times I think I've worn it. Otherwise, it is collecting dust. Not sure where you guys sit on wearing a ring, but those are my 3 experiences.
I'm in the same boat, but I'm gonna consider this a safe space to share. But yesterday,
hold on. You went through a whole year where you put it on a necklace. I thought
that's not true. That's not true.
No,
Get out of here. I thought, that is not true. You're a liar. So safe space. Yesterday, I was really hyped for week 1. I was excited. Last week, we had JJ Watt on. I made a little bet with him on the Texans-Rams. So I was pretty jacked up. I talked to him. He's going to the game. I'm like, yeah, dude, this is sick. I actually brought the ring with me. I had it on my finger. I've never worn it to a game or any of that type of stuff before. I walk out the tunnel and AD's standing there and he doesn't have it on. And I'm like, nope. And I just do the little subtle slip off, put it in my pocket, and I rocked my ring in my pocket the whole game.
Oh, no.
Didn't wear it. Oh, yeah. I was like, you know what? This looks stupid. I'm not doing it. I can't do it. I can't wear it in public.
Do you have it around you? Because I'm curious. When we won in 2010, the rings nowadays are insane that I can't even. The ring we won in 2010, you could wear it and it's not too gaudy. I feel like nowadays,
you're
crazy. Yeah, it's insane. I mean, you're over there twist topping, it's spinning in circles. It's like a National
music.
Treasure with Nicolas Cage type, Rube's Gold, whatever it is. But they're impressive. They're impressive.
They are. Well, it rocked in my back pocket the whole day. So it's great. And now there's no telling where it is because that means I just set it somewhere. I'm going to have to look through the house and figure out where it is when I got home.